So if you want to know what are those, you should be visiting calgary.ca/communities slash profiles.html. So that's where exactly you find all the communities in Calgary. So why you want to know the communities? Because that's where exactly the first thing that you want to explore. What is there in Calgary? Calgary is a big city right now, right? It has been expanding. I've seen over 15 years been serving Calgary, and it has been expanding from infrastructure and a ring road. So it's better for you to know. First, look at the map of Calgary. It has got 8 zones: northeast, northwest, Calgary North, then south, southwest, southeast, Calgary East. So if you Google and see, so you will find that Calgary is divided into 8 zones. But then we have eight, besides 8 zones, we have over 200, to be exact, 206 communities. And it is being listed alphabetically. So the first thing that you need to know is about Calgary communities, right? If you want to live, where you want to live, where you want to go, where you want to buy a property. So that is the first thing that you need to know. So the second thing is what kind of a property that you need to buy. So whether it is a detached home, that means independent home. When I talk about detached home, it has to be a independent. Attached is two homes side by side. That's called attached homes, right? So then you have got multiple homes together. That means like 3, 4, or 5 homes together. That's, you call it as a townhomes. Then apartments or condos, right? So they are apartment. Again, in apartment, you got a high-rise apartments or mid-sized apartment. It could be low-rise apartment, right? So that is just in nutshell about property types. But then let us dive into basically about new properties today. And that is the topic of the day, right? So let us look at what are the new communities that are available or new homes available in newer communities. So if you're planning to buy a home in Calgary, first of all, you need to know the newer communities or newer homes where they are available, and let us unpack this one by zone. Let us look at first Northwest. Let me start with the Ambleton. Ambleton is a when I talk about each of the communities. So first I would talk about the community name. Then I will go with who is the developer there. Then also I will look at the type of homes that are available, and also I will also unpack the price range and the number of homes that are being getting built in that particular community. So these are the basic four uh, elements that I'm going to talk about in each of the communities. So I touched, first one is Ambleton community located in Northwest Calgary, and the developer or the builder is Broadview Homes or Sterling Homes, Shane Homes, Trico Homes, Jamin Built. So these are the developers and the builders. Then the type of the community, type the homes that have been built here is laned homes, front garage homes. Laned home is again independent home. It's a back garage, right? So it's the garage is at the back. So that is what called as a laned home. Then you got a front garage homes, and then you got attached homes, that is two homes attached to each other, which is also called duplex homes. And then there is also detached homes. And the price range could be, if you're buying a home in this range, it is going to be around 500,000 to 1.3 million, right? And the number of number of homes that are getting built in this communities right now, 68 active new listings currently on MLS, and it can varies over time. So if you are looking to buy a property in the northwest, and that too in Hamilton, you will be looking at this is the price range and these are the builders. So that's about Hamilton. So let us go to the next one. Next community is Calgary Northwest, again, Glacier Ridge. So, what is there in Glacier Ridge? Let us talk about the developers and the builders here in the Glacier Ridge. So, you got a Trico Homes, and then there is also, Cedar Glen. Cedar Glen is building here. Jamin built, so they are also there. Morrison and Hamilton Builders. So they are the builders and the developers in this community. And then we have got home types are detached homes, detached front garage homes. Then you got a laned homes and paired or duplex homes. Paired or duplex. Duplex is side by side homes, so they are called paired homes. And then there are condos uh, in a Glacier Ridge. Price range they can range from 500,000 to 1.1 million. So number of homes, they are built in multi phases, basically with tens of homes built, and they are being maybe when we talk about number of phase, they are stages. It's like basically right now it could be fifth phase or sixth phase. So each phase is going to be kind of could be 1,000 homes or 500 homes. That's how it is being built. So exact number of basically number of homes cannot be known right now. So it's only by the end of this project, maybe it might take some of the project could be something like 10 years, right? So that's about Glacier Ridge. It is next to Nolan Hill and Sage Hill in Calgary. That's in the Calgary northwest side. Then let us talk about Esker Park, which is also based in Calgary northwest. So the developer here is only Shane Homes. So there is only Shane Homes that deals with here. So home types are single family, then you got a laned home, and then the front garage homes with the modern designs, right? So the price range here, you're looking at basically properties are not publicly listed right now. Similar homes are typically start with 600,000. That's 600 plus. So the number of homes also not being disclosed. So it's at the early stage. So if you look for Esker Park homes, right now we are in an early stage. So let us look at these are basically northwest communities. Let us look at the southeast communities. So we will look at the Belvedere community. Here we have got a condominium complex. We got a Costco there, and the Walmart is there, and beside that, development, a big community, a developer, TriStar community. It's also called a TriStar community. So home types are condo homes and the townhomes and the duplexes, laned homes and the front garage homes in these communities, right? The price range could be from 200,000 to 700,000. So it's important for you to know what kind of homes available and which community. So if it's a smaller ones, like you're talking about 200,000, it's a small amount, but then it's also 15 to 20 minutes to this place, basically Belvedere community, right? Number of homes yet not published yet, but then let us look at the Wolf Willow community in the southeast Calgary, which is also developed by 7 builders offering it's a multiple style home builders here. So you will find basically condos from 200,000 and townhouses. You will also find laned homes here. So the price range also could start from 200,000 for condos and townhouses here, and the number of homes again in multiple modes types, basically specific community totals vary by the builder. So we don't know yet the number of homes. Again, let us look at the Alpine Park community that's in the southwest side, right? So if you look at the Alpine community, that's Alpine Park community, the developer is Dream Unlimited. It's a master plan. It's a master plan, and the home types again, you will see the townhomes and the detached home price range could be from 450 to 850,000. A number of homes could be here. Planned in these areas are something like 476 acres in this area. So it could vary again. So we don't know yet what is going to be the final number. So just to summarize here, we got in the northwest, I said, okay, Hamilton, Glacier Ridge, Esker Park, and then in the southeast, I touched today this thing, Belvedere and Willow Park, then in the southwest, Alpine Park. Now, again, I touched basically different types of homes, laned home, detached home, attached home, semi-detached home, again, townhouses or condos. Then again, about the pricing, it could range from 200,000 to 1.5 million. And having said that, just to conclude here, this video about newer homes, one thing that I want to bring to your attention is if you're planning to sell your property and upsize, right? You want to sell right now your existing property, and this is the value proposition I'm going to give you. So all this time I was talking about the communities and the development, but then it's like you're living in a condo or you're living in a townhouse. Now, would you like to basically upsize and then basically sell your property and then buy a new property? There are two ways to buy a new properties, right? What you should be doing is you should be basically approaching a realtor like me who has sold Calgary over 15 years and ask for expert opinion. So I know that it's like when you want to sell a property or buy a property, you need basically a timeline or some planning required, a strategic plan here, so that you basically sit with me and discuss and when you want to sell your property and what's your pricing level. If you go to the builder, I know what they are going to say. They are going to push on you. They will say many of the builders are going to have their own realtor, and this is the trap exactly, right? So they are going to tell you, oh, we are going to sell your property. It's like we're going to sell your property, and they're going to sell the first. They are going to sell their property, and then you're going to basically agree to that, and you're going to be trapped thinking that your property will be sold. There were many customers who were working with me and went directly to the builder, basically bought the wrong property. Now, they bought a wrong property, then they undersold their property. And that happens in a market like this. The builders are offering, they are desperate, they are offering price guarantee. And this is the truth. Builders are, I'm loud and clear here, builders are offering price guarantee, and that is not good for you. They're not passing on to you a benefit. They are trapping you to make the deal, and then it's like, okay, they have the deal. So why it is? So you must have been wondering, nothing is free in this part of the world, right? You heard that sentence. You heard it loud and clear. So nothing is free. Basically, right now the builders are just jobless, right? So they are doing nothing. The buyers are not going there to buy the property, and they are not checking even, because there are buyers, and buyers are thinking about it, thinking to buy. It's like as There are buyers, when you do the open house, it's like people are coming to check the property, and then it's like they are not motivated to buy property right now. Why do you think that's happening? Because I've seen this has happened in the last 15 years. I've seen a market where it's a seller's market, everybody go and rush. Right now, there is uncertainty. People think, but that is not true. Right now, you got a inventory, right? You got a inventory, lot of inventory. Buy low, go get in. Like when everybody is sleeping, you need to go and buy. That's what exactly. If you see, buy right now, you need to buy. Then sell high. Look at this. Buy low, sell high. And this is what exactly I meant. So right now, I'm going to tell you one more thing. During COVID time, I bought properties. I did not sell it. Right? So this is not a time to sell property. And if you are desperate, if your life is changed, and if you have to upsize, that's when exactly you are going to sell your property. You're not going to sell a property right now because it's like it is going to be risky in the future. No. Consider, when you're planning to buy a property, you're thinking 5 years from now or 10 years from now, what do you want to do, right, with your investments? I have not made money with any other investment except real estate. And that's what I believe, right? So when you put your heart and mind into real estate and you keep that investment long term, you're going to make money. And all that you do is take a risk and get into the market, right? So I'm saying buy low, sell high. So right now, even if somebody has put the market low, so that means it's like they are losing money. So you're gaining, right? So you're gaining. Consider 2 years ago, if you had have bought the property, you would have lost money. You would have lost money right now, right? So consider that you did not buy the property, right? Right now you are buying it. So basically you're gaining it, right? You're gaining. So that there are three kinds of buyers here. One buyer is basically bought the property long time ago. Consider uh, 6 or 7 years ago, and basically that buyer has built equity, and then it's like slept with the property for years and made money. That is one kind of buyer, say, right? So then there is another buyer who made a decision rushingly. Like I just went yesterday to a community. I don't want to name the customer, and this is what happened exactly. Went and bought a older property for $650,000. Older property in a Northwest community, between Northwest and Northeast community, 2 years ago, and right now that property is, if it's listed, and they're losing almost 75 to $100,000, and it is a shock for them. At that point, what you do basically, you're going to justify your purchase. And that happens to many of the guys. Basically, oh, we bought the older property, basically that's what we like, and and we are going to sustain. It's a money pit, right? It's like you put your money and you're not going to recover. Anyway, we made a purchase. It's like better as well. We are not going to. We have bought a liability. Right now, we got that liability, right? It's dangerous to have a liability. I'll tell no, nobody is going to tell you this. Nobody is going to tell you these hacks, right? So if you want to know, experienced realtor will talk. A new realtor wanting to, basically, I'm not here basically for you to go and tell you, go and buy, right? It's like I'm here to guide you. So I'm your advisor, right? So if you're planning to buy a property in Calgary, So what you should be doing, that is important at this time, right? Instead of thinking of basically just a buying, you should be thinking what you can do and how you can make money. So Jerry Moras here, serving Calgary over 15 years. Thanks for watching this video. So I talked about from the beginning about the real estate market, how, what's going on. I also talked about different communities in Calgary. I also talked about how you have to purchase a property in a newer community. I touched that point. And for any other advice in real estate, whether it's a purchase or a sale or a renting, please do reach out to me, Jerry Moras here, serving Calgary over 15 years. Thanks for watching this video.